Alex Pedaichuk, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication, and heart to every game. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Alex Pedaichuk. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
That's an out.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Ball one.
Swing and a bouncer. Corner whips it to first on the run.
Out.
And very nicely done for the out. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. First
Outside.
pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the Reds go 1-2-3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Pedaichuk back to work. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now 1-1. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jamer Candelario will hit next. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Close, but called a ball. And the count 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at second. Fastball for a strike.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That one fouled off. No score here in the second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Lifted in the air, out to left, and it drops in. Stevenson around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton all set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Encarnacion Strand in his 3rd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Under this one, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Fraley, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Foul ball. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. And there's a foul ball. Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
De La Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Inside, just missed. Espinal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Inside 3-2 the count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Pidaicha makes the catch, and that is that. So no run. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-2 now. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground, right side. Horner fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. There's a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering way upstairs. And that's in for a strike. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pidaicha back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Hines stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The 1-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. Christian Encarnacion Strand now at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first in time. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Jake Fraley. Missing inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That missed inside, and that's ball 3.
1 strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. One-handed. Here at Wrigley Field, down the number 2 hitter, Santiago Espinal. Espinal, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been.
New pitcher for the Reds, Tyson Miller.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him.
Alex Pedaichuk. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we are underway. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Nick Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can
swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Wrigley Field, this is Joey Bart. Pedaichuk back to work.
1-1-1.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. There's a strike. Ground ball could be two. The flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the DH, Jack Sawinski. 2 for 6 so far in the series. That one's in there. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Second inning here. No score. Off the plate inside. And 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground at first. Ballesteros over to second. What a double play that was. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Strike one.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side. And foul ball. Struck him out looking. Next to hit, Nick York. That's a strike. 4-1. York, in his rookie season, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. And a swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Two outs. And there's a ball. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And a foul ball. That's to third. Birdie. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
No ball.
One out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Misses, and that's ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Just off the inside corner, and that's ball two. to third. Zips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
That's too low. And the count is 1-1.
One
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
1-1-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Pedaicha back to work. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh. 2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a splitter. Now it's going to be Jack Suwinski. Fouled off left side. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Tyler Locklear, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a miss.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That's in there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Inside, and it's 1-2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Still nothing on the score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike 2. And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's Tommy Pham. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. Strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Just missed.
1-1.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker snags it, and that is that. Make it. We go to the top of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. That's inside. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Joey Bart now. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. So up next, Liover Peguero. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor McGill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Pidaicha. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one ripped. Alcantara makes the catch. And a quick out, number one. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball, that's down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can
One
go
ball,
upstairs a little
2
bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
This one in the air. Turner. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he
0-1.
popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
You tie a
No
guy
balls,
up
2
like
strikes.
that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Ball, that's too high.
2 out, space is empty. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler. And there's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
That splitty's a
No
pretty
ball, 2
nasty
strikes.
pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Taylor Ward in the box here lets that one go for a ball. A little bit high, maybe. 2 balls, no strikes. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing and a ground ball. Corner over to first. 2 away now. And now Yohan Moncada. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to
1-1
notch
count.
number 100. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a
0-2
good
the
sinker.
count.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ward on third with 2 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Base hit, and a run comes in. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pidaicha back to work. There's the strike at the knees.
0-1.
Just
That's
missed.
inside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes the call and the grab. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now at the plate, Luis Rengifo. Swings through that one. 0-1. Greg
0-1 for the
Hefo
count.
measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Angels. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Mike Trout. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
He's been very
1 ball, 2
consistent with
strikes.
his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this
0-1.
already. Neto batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one misses, and 1-1. And strike 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Outside,
that pitch is out.
and the count is 2-2. In the air, right side.
I got it.
Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 1 hit. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one out to right. Tucker really on his horse for it. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. Pedaychuk back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
That clips the zone, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Kicks and deals. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and he reaches safely. So, man aboard. Here's Mike Trout. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. That one in there to Mike Trout. Man at first, one away. Stays alive. Outside low. Ball 3. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Soler swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Shanuel over at second. Trout over at first with one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And makes the grab. And that'll do it. New pitcher on here, Tyson Miller.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. His 21st of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And first offering is fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So here's Wade now. Fastball for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty. And the lefty kicks, delivers. The other way, a sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Brian Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
No ball. 2 straight.
Next pitch is downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside low. Ball 2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And down on strikes he goes. That is the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo. And we're back, bottom of the 2nd. Here's Matt Chapman. Pidaicha back to work. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
As he was out front that time. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Brett Wisely in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball. And he swings through that one.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
2 strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Mike Yastrzemski up here. There's a strike. Yastrzemski with a homer in his last game. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for. Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the shortstop, Casey Schmidt. That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball. Birdie zips it to first, and a quick out, number 1. And here's the catcher, Sam Huff. That's in there. 0-1. Huff measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
2-2.
And now it's 3-2.
Careful.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. That one out to right. Tucker. He's got it. There's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee, struck out swinging his first time. In the air to left center. Hernandez ranging after it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. On to Back here at Oracle Park, here's Lamont Wade Jr. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. Brian Reynolds here. Caught looking his first time up. That's outside, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 and 2.
Just off the outside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's a little high.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Pidaicha back to work. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Bounced up the middle. Swanson. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is down low.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Falling behind 2-1. The Giants trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Stays alive. Lined into right. Tucker hauls it in, 2 away. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Giants 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Just missed. And there's a ball. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Up the middle, corner. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one clips the corner. Fitzgerald, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Wade up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And a foul ball. Out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. That's to third. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and they don't get an out on the play. And here is Matt Chapman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder.
To second, there's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Wisely in the box again. Takes a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Now on the bump, Trevor McGill.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here.
Alex Pedicha is focused. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Going to count 1-2. That one missing inside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
There's Ryan McMahon now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. McMahon mashed a couple of homers in his last game. Next offering is down low.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work. Back here in Denver, stepping in the long ball threat, Michael Toglia. First pitch just misses. And that one clips the corner. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ezekiel Tovar stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. One out, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Got it. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Pidaicha back to work. Farmer getting to start at first, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. Now 1-1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Jacob Stallings now. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. And delivers outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. One away.
Now back, second baseman.
Owen Miller digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's a little bit low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. Next pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's inside.
That one the other way. Swanson. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Michael Tolia. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And a foul ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And a swing and a miss. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now here is Ezequiel Tovar. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Hilliard in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Toss to Turner. Inning over. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tyson Miller.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him.